1. Remind yourself that all men assert that wisdom is the greatest good, but that there are few who strenuously seek out that greatest good. 2. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. 3. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. 4. Declining from the public ways, walk in unfrequented paths. 5. Assist a man in raising a burden, but do not assist him in laying it down. 6. Thought is an idea in transit, which when once released, never can be lured back, nor the spoken word recalled. 7. Friends are as companions on a journey, who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. 8. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. 9. Nor is the man worthy who possesses great wealth, but he whose soul is generous. 10. Every man has been made by God, in order to acquire knowledge and contemplate. 11. Above all things, respect yourself. 12. The octave formed a circle and gave our noble earth its form. 13. Ability and necessity dwell near each other. 14. Let not sleep fall upon thy eyes till thou hast thrice reviewed the transactions of the past day. Where have I turned aside from rectitude? What have I been doing? What have I left undone, which I ought to have done? 15. Wealth is a weak anchor, and glory cannot support a man. This is the law of God, that virtue only is firm, and cannot be shaken by a tempest. 16. The experience of life in a finite, limited body is specifically for the purpose of discovering and manifesting supernatural existence. 17. Above all, have respect for yourself. 18. Write in the sand the flaws of your friend. 19. It is difficult to walk at one and the same time many paths of life. 20. To cognize the divine essence. This is the highest purpose of soul, sent by the Creator to the earth. 21. Respect gods before demigods, heroes before men, and first among men your parents, but respect yourself most of all. 22. He buries gold who hides the truth. 23. Do not despise anyone, an atom shadowing. 24. Don't eat your heart. 25. Practice restraint over the following: appetite, thirst, as well as sleep, lust, and anger. 26. We come from God, as the tree from the root and the stream from the spring. That's why we should always be in contact with Him, as the trunk from the root, because the stream dries up when it is separated from the spring and dies when it is uprooted. 27. Having departed from your house, turn not back, for the Furies will be your attendants. 28. It is required to find the infinitely big inside what's infinitely small, to feel the presence of God. 29. Govern your tongue before all other things, following the gods. 30. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things: with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city and the discords of families. 31. When the wise man opens his mouth, the beauties of his soul present themselves to the view, like the statues in a temple. 32. Despise all those things which, when liberated from the body, you will not want. Invoke the gods to become your helpers. 33. Instruct thyself, for time and patience favor all. 34. Do not even think of doing what ought not to be done. 35. I would have to say the probability of us dying seems extremely high. 36. Meditate upon my counsels, love them, follow them. To the divine virtues will they know how to lead thee. I swear it by the one who in our hearts engraved the sacred tetrad, symbol immense and pure, source of nature and model of the gods. 37. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy. 38. There are in woman's eyes 2 sorts of tears, the one of grief, the other of deceit. 39. Love that shines from within cannot be darkened by obstacles of the world of consequences. 40. Power is the near neighbor of necessity. 41. Without justice, no realm may prosper. 42. The earth affords a lavish supply of richest of innocent foods, and offers you banquets that involve no bloodshed or slaughter. Only beasts satisfy their hunger with flesh, and not even all of those, because horses, cattle, and sheep live on grass. 43. As the sea crab swimmeth always against the stream, so doth wit always against wisdom. 44. Thou shalt likewise know that according to law, the nature of this universe is in all things alike. 45. Step not beyond the beam of the balance. 46. He is not rich, that enjoyeth not his own goods. 47. A good soul hath neither to great joy, nor to great sorrow, for it rejoiceth in goodness, and it sorroweth in wickedness, by the means whereof, when it beholdeth all things, and seeth the good and bad so mingled together, it can neither rejoice greatly, nor be grieved with over much sorrow. 48. In this theatre of man's life, it is reserved only for God and angels to be lookers on. 49. We ought not to quit our post without the permission of him who commands. The post of man is life. 50. Consider before acting. To avoid foolishness, it is the worthless man who speaks and acts thoughtlessly. 51. You should help a man to take up a burden, but you should not help him put it back down. 52. Truth is to be sought with a mind purified from the passions of the body. Having overcome evil things, thou shalt experience the union of the mortal divinity with the mortal man. 53. Abstain from animals. 54. He who knoweth not what he ought to know is a brute beast among men. He that knoweth no more than he hath need of is a man among brutes. Beasts, and he that knoweth all that may be known is as a god among men. 55. Those alone are dear to divinity, who are hostile to injustice. 56. Disbelieve nothing wonderful concerning the gods, nor concerning divine dogmas. 57. Dear youths, I warn you, cherish peace divine, and in your hearts lay deep these words of mine. 58. Wind indeed increases fire, but custom love. 59. There are men and gods, and beings like Pythagoras. 60. Do not spend in excess like one who is careless of what is good, nor be miserly. The mean is best in every case. 61. Envy has been, is, and shall be the destruction of many. What is there that envy hath not defamed, or malice left undefiled? Truly, no good thing. 62. It is requisite to defend those who are unjustly accused of having acted injuriously, but to praise those who excel in a certain good. 63. So tutor youth that the sins of age be not imputed to thee. 64. You will know that wretched men are the cause of their own suffering, who neither see nor hear the good that is near them, and few are the ones who know how to secure release from their troubles. 65. When going to the temple to adore divinity, neither say or do anything in the interim pertaining to the common affairs of life. 66. Let a man use great reverence and manners to himself. 67. Begin thus from the first act, and proceed, and, in conclusion, at the ill which thou hast done, be troubled, and rejoice for the good. 68. One must choose in all things a mean, just, and good. 69. Many words before men, mean and noble alike. Do not be astonished by them, nor allow yourself to be constrained. 70. Neither will the horse be adjudged to be generous, that is sumptuously adorned, but the horse whose nature is illustrious. Nor is the man worthy who possesses great wealth, but he whose soul is generous. 71. He lived far from the gods, but in his mind he was at home with them. 72. A stranger, if just, is not only to be preferred before a countryman, but a kinsman. 73. Do not take roads travelled by the public. 74. Meaningful silence is better than meaningless words. 75. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence.